So, greetings adventurers, welcome to ADVinJapan. Now today, no off-road today. Man, it's beautiful out here. So today's video focuses on upgrading the ECU on my 2021 KTM 390 Adventure. This will enable it to incorporate the ride modes that are featured in the 2022 models and beyond. Now, while I could easily demonstrate whether or not I succeeded in this and just wrap the video up right here, I've opted to document the entire process because it seems that this upgrade is not as straightforward as someone might expect. Some individuals have reported that their local shops couldn't perform the upgrade, they've claimed their bikes were incompatible, or they believe no upgrade existed at all. Well, if you happen to be one of these individuals, stick around because I'm determined to demonstrate that with a little bit of perseverance, you can get this upgrade done. Now, for those of you who have absolutely no clue what I've been talking about up until now, this is an upgrade that I would highly recommend if you have a 2021 or before KTM 390 Adventure and you take your bike off-road quite often. And that's because by doing this upgrade, you will gain what's called the off-road mode. So, according to the KTM website, basically the off-ride mode allows a certain amount of rear wheel slip, meaning muddy puddles or thick sand is much more easily navigated. If you want a more in-depth review of this, you guys can check out this guy's YouTube page. He does a fantastic job of explaining and also testing it out off-road. The other huge benefit, and the reason why I am wanting to do this is because this upgrade also prevents the traction control setting from resetting when the bike stalls, or if you drop the bike and you turn it off, hit the kill switch. I cannot tell you, I did not think this would be a big thing. Before I bought the KTM 390 Adventure, I was seeing some reviews on this and people were complaining about it, and I was like, yeah, it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. It's so frustratingly annoying to have to go ahead and do this reset every single time. And with how many times I fall, it's even more of a pain in the butt. Now, here's the caveat. I don't know if I can get this done. I called the KTM Central office there in Kawasaki, and they had informed me that I have to go through a test, which I'm sure they're going to, hook up the OBD2 scanner and probably find out. But I have to go through a test to find out whether or not my bike can be upgraded. So there's that. So I'm going to find out a little bit more about this today in hopes of getting you guys a little bit more informed on whether or not this is possible for your bike. That is the sound of summer. They call semi in Japanese, or the cicada bugs. It's just unbelievable noise. I used to like them when I first came here, but the longer you live here, the more you understand why Japanese just can't stand that sound. It's like you have tinnitus. Konnichiwa. After spending what felt like nearly an hour tinkering with my bike, the mechanic returned with the news that my upgrade had been completed. However, upon closer inspection, I discovered that although the TFT version was up to date, the ride modes were absent from the home screen where they should have appeared after such an upgrade. The mechanics were baffled and suggested that my bike might not be eligible for this upgrade. In response, I showed them a photo of a fellow customer's TFT display from a bike a year older than mine, who had received the exact same upgrade and was enjoying the new ride modes. It was at this juncture that they acknowledged they needed to contact KTM's central office, and they informed me that I would have to return at a later date.
Alright guys, so I just finished up, and unfortunately they were not able to figure out what the heck's going on with the ride modes. I was able to get the TFT updated. It's completely fully updated. It's version 10, which is the same version as the 2023 models. There could be a newer version out there, but a brand new, you know, off the floor 2023 model is going to have the version 10. And that version 10 2023 had ride modes. Unfortunately, mine does not. So they're going to call KTM headquarters in America, I think, and see if they can offer any guidance on how to get this done for me. I'll have to probably come back down here again, which is such a pain. That's a bummer. Well, I'll be back again.
Alright, you guys, round 2. So I got a phone call. It's been about a month, actually. It's crazy. I don't know why it took them so long to call the central office. But anyways, they called me while I was in Hokkaido. Let me know that they figured out how to do this upgrade. As you saw in the last video, basically all they were able to do was to upgrade my ECU. And I think it just basically updated some emissions stuff, I think, and yeah, not much. Had nothing to do with the ride mode. So I'm heading down there right now, hoping to get all that sorted out. All right, coming into KTM, baby. Hopefully we can get this done and get out of here, because I have spent too much time and too many toll road fees on this than I should have. But nice enough for these guys to figure this out for me. I honestly didn't think they were going to call me back, but they did. Konnichiwa. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Surprisingly unaware of the upgrade that I had discussed during my previous visit, this mechanic, also a fellow 390 Adventure rider, expressed enthusiasm when asked about the feasibility of this upgrade. In fact, I believe it was his excitement to do this upgrade on his own bike that motivated him to go the extra mile to determine if it was achievable on my bike or not. That's the one. After some more tinkering, they invited me into the shop to show me the results. At this point, I asked the mechanic his first impressions of the off-road mode on his own bike. 印象的には自分のバイクは全然違う感じですか？全然オフロードも試したんだ。試した。15キロぐらい、10キロぐらいバーン。ありがとうございます。OK、じゃあありがとう。はい。
So basically, what the problem was, the way that he explained it, is that when I brought my bike in last, for some reason, I had a ABS sensor error that they could not clear or something, or I don't know if they, I'm not sure. I don't know why they didn't tell me that, because I would have liked to have known that before I went to Hokkaido. But I'm not sure if they knew that's what the problem was. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me leave that place, like with the bike like that. So, yeah, they basically just called the KTM Central and asked them what the deal was, and I guess they gave him the heads up on that you cannot, you know, you basically cannot upgrade the bike without clearing all the errors. So once they did that today, they went ahead and reinstalled the ABS system, and then they did pretty much the exact same upgrade that they did last time on my bike, and it worked this time. So, and I was talking to the guy too, and he said that they've had several customers come in since then with pre-2022 bikes that got serviced, and they did the same upgrade on those bikes and no problems.
Well folks, I trust you found this video informative and valuable. At the very least, I hope it emphasizes the significance of not blindly relying on your mechanic's advice. Now, if you're encountering difficulties with your current shop regarding this upgrade, definitely feel free to use this video as proof that this upgrade is not only feasible, but also worthwhile. If you're still encountering problems, then I highly recommend exploring other options. It took me 3 attempts at different shops to find the professionals here at this particular KTM. The point is, don't give up. You can get this upgrade done. It's just a matter of finding the right people who are willing to work for you and your bike. So that's another wrap, you guys. I have my part 3 Hokkaido video out coming very shortly, so hang tight for that. Thank you so much for all the support, you guys. And until next time, this is ADVinJapan, out.